What's up, guys and gals? It is I, once again, Yusuf Al Sanad, and today, guys and gals, I want to share my thoughts with y'all on the premiere episode of HBO's Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 1, titled Winterfell, directed by David Hutter, and written by Dave Hill and based on the novel series of the same name by George R.R. Martin. A novel series, once again, yours truly will reiterate for you guys and gals who don't know. I do wish to read, and I will, guys and gals, trust me, I will. But this episode, Winterfell, the first episode of Season 8, from the opening and beginning of the show to the ending and conclusion of the show, it was so good, guys and gals. This episode was so great and made a huge impact. It did. First off, guys and gals, the opening title was so great and just so awesome and different, very different and so cool. And that, guys and gals, was just the beginning of the end for this series. And this series, guys and gals, in particular, the first episode of Season 8 was so good, and the way the series opened was so great as we see Jon Snow and Daenerys Targaryen come to Winterfell with her Dothraki and Unsullied army, and of course, guys and gals, we see her dragons, her two babies, her two children, Drogon and Rhaegal. Her two babies have come with her, and Jon Snow and the rest of the armies, Winterfell's allies who at first Winterfell, the people themselves, do not trust whatsoever, because as Jon Snow told Daenerys Targaryen, his queen and lover, yes, guys and gals, these two are a gem, an item, a love couple they are, and yours truly loves it. But Jon Snow told her that his people, the people of Winterfell, who once saw him as their king, the king of the north, until he bent the knee to her, his queen, Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons, two dragons, one of who is now the pet and servant of the Night King, who marches over to Winterfell alongside his army, the White Walkers, the army of the dead, who've come. Indeed, guys and gals, they've come, and this kingdom, this world, not just Winterfell, but all of Westeros and Essos face the greatest threat of humanity, and they must unite under one banner, under one rule, as one army led by Queen Daenerys Targaryen and King Jon Snow. Jon Snow, guys and gals, finally, at long last, he learns who he truly is, from Samwell Tarly, Jon Snow's best friend and brother and former member of the Night's Watch. Samwell Tarly told Jon Snow about his past and parents, his real parents, and they are his mother, Lyanna Stark, and of course his father, Rhaegar Targaryen, and that his real name, Jon Snow's real name, is Aegon Targaryen, sixth of his name, the Targaryen name, and that he's the true heir of the throne, the Iron Throne, which, guys and gals, will create complications between both he and Daenerys Targaryen, his queen, which, guys and gals, we'll have to wait and see how that unfolds, and we shall, guys and gals, indeed we shall, mark my words, it will happen, guys and gals, it will happen, and that should be fun, it should. Jon Snow seeing his sisters, Sansa and Arya Stark, and of course his brother, Jon Snow's little brother, Bran Stark, the three-eyed raven, the new three-eyed raven, and seeing him, guys and gals, brought Jon Snow so much happiness, as did seeing his sisters Sansa and Arya Stark. But Sansa Stark, guys and gals, is not happy or pleased to see her Queen Daenerys Targaryen, because obviously Sansa Stark is very suspicious of her, and that, guys and gals, for me personally, on one hand I do understand where she's coming from, but on the other hand I do think that personally she is naive and foolish wish to not trust her, Queen Daenerys Targaryen, because in this war, names, titles, and nobility, noble bloods do not matter, only the survival of the human race to ensure that humanity lives on and lives to tell their tales, the tales of the many who stand against the Night King and his army, the living and the dead, against each other in this one epic battle, a battle for humanity and all that lives. Jon Snow told her this, Sansa Stark, and hopefully, guys and gals, Sansa will understand and will see what her brother meant. Oh my god, guys and gals, I cannot wait to talk about Euron Greyjoy. Euron Greyjoy is the uncle, the beloved uncle of Theon and Yara Greyjoy. By the way, guys and gals, Theon Greyjoy rescued her, Yara, his sister, from the captivity of his uncle, their uncle, Euron Greyjoy, from his ship, and Theon Greyjoy, guys and gals, later goes back to Winterfell to fight alongside them against the dead and the Night King, and Euron Greyjoy, guys and gals, meanwhile, at King's Landing, tries his best to seduce and, as he puts it, fuck the queen, which somehow, guys and gals, Euron Greyjoy succeeded in doing so, seducing and fucking the queen. Oh my god, guys and gals, Euron Greyjoy is a bastard, he really is. This episode, guys and gals, the first episode, Winterfell, had so many great moments, but the best moment came when Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow, her man, her king, together ride on both Drogon and Rhaegal, her babies, her children, Daenerys Targaryen on Drogon, the eldest, and Jon Snow on Rhaegal, the youngest, and these two guys and gals, Dany and Johnny, is what yours truly is calling them, this cute couple, dragon and wolf, together as one. Dany and Johnny together ride on their dragons, Drogon and Rhaegal, through the sky, and that, guys and gals, was so awesome, it really was, and this episode, guys and gals, as a whole was so good and so great and awesome and fun, and the ending, guys and gals, was so friggin' good because it's basically a callback to the first episode of season 1 of Game of Thrones, and that, guys and gals, was so cool and so great, it really was, and that, guys and gals, was my thoughts on the first episode of season 8 of Game of Thrones. Thank you, guys and gals, for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and do check out my gaming channel where I do Let's Play series, gaming content, and so much more. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios, amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.